Welcome to Sunday Sunshine. Think about your worst case scenario. Then think about the double bagel. When Amanda Anisimova walked onto center court at Wimbledon for the women's finals, losing was her worst case scenario. She didn't just lose, she was swept 6-0, 6-0 in 57 minutes without winning a single game. A double bagel that only happened twice before in the tournament's century-long history. But watch what happened next. Through tears, Amanda thanked everyone with such grace that disappointment transformed into admiration. She turned her worst moment into a masterclass of resilience. What if your worst case scenario is the fuel for your next breakthrough? We high achievers have trained ourselves to anticipate problems. It's partly why we succeed. But when the worst case scenario, thinking, becomes the default, it creates a different kind of failure. Decision paralysis that replaces bold action. Energy flows towards imaginary damage control instead of real growth. Risk tolerance artificially shrinks, causing you to pass on opportunities where the upside far outweighs the realistic downside. Micromanagement replaces trust in your team. Mental exhaustion from fighting battles that exist only in your mind. Your nervous system can't tell the difference between real and imaginary threats because everything feels like it is. You burn out, not from actual crisis, but from the stress of disasters that never materialize. I was a card-carrying worst-case scenario thinker when I was in corporate. I made more decisions every day from thinking that I would get fired, that people would be mad at me, that I wasn't capable, that I'd be discovered for not being good enough. The next time you catch yourself saying, "That won't work, I can't do that, I've tried that before," that might cause everything to crumble. Pause and ask, what small risk could I take right now to test if there's another possibility, opportunity, or outcome? I'm not suggesting you recklessly gamble with your business or career, but that's where your mind goes. That's what the mind goes to as it's wired for survival. I'm inviting you to consider intelligent experimentation, what some call the right kind of wrong. A year ago, I launched a program that I publicized across the channels for something that was important to me, but it was a risk. Would it work? Well, it didn't. Not enough signups. Although I was initially disappointed, everywhere I went, people were talking about how they saw me on social and how amazing the event looked. It never happened, yet it raised my visibility and my credibility. That's the right kind of wrong. Design your failures forward. Instead of avoiding failure, start designing it. I know this may seem trite or what you read on the socials, but it's a proven performance enhancer. Create small, controlled experiments that give you data regardless of the outcome. Test a new approach with one client before rolling it out company-wide. Delegate one significant task to see if your team rises to the challenge. Say no to one good opportunity to create space for potentially great one. Share an idea you've been sitting on to gauge the market's response. Think about how a baby learns to walk. They don't avoid falling. They use each fall as information for the next attempt. A baby's fall isn't failure. It's progress towards mastery. And when they fall, we don't judge them for falling. We know it's part of the process. Hear that again. And when they fall, we don't judge them for falling. People are not judging you. Intelligent failure is your capacity Your capacity for intelligent failure directly correlates to your capacity for breakthrough success. I want to say that again. Your capacity for intelligent failure directly correlates to your capacity for breakthrough success. You are capable of so much. Research suggests that we only scratch the surface of our capabilities. Your capability, that's who you are today, your current ability. Here's the thing, your current abilities don't get you breakthrough success. Success comes from building your capacity. Success comes from building your capacity for your capability. Your ultimate capacity can only be achieved by utilizing your current abilities to learn, experiment, and push yourself to grow and change. You don't know what you are truly capable of until you try, and try again. What does building your capacity look like this week? Your next move. So stop asking, what if this fails? Start asking, what if this works better than I imagined? Take one risk this week, not because you're guaranteed to succeed, but because you've guaranteed to learn and raise your capacity. Learning always moves you closer to your goal, even when the outcome isn't what you expected. The most successful people aren't those who never fail. They are those who fail forward faster than everyone else. What's your next intelligent experiment? Here are the journal prompts for the week ahead. Number 1, I know I'm at my best when. Number 2, I am willing to create my future because ... answer. I am willing to create my future because when I do ... I am capable of. Number 4, I am building my capacity by. Then answer, I am building my capacity. 2, have a wonderful week. Here's to your success.